Hello and welcome back. So today I've been here for about 2 hours, but the traffic was really bad on the M6 behind. It was like really loud, and the mic was picking a lot of it up. So I haven't recorded for the last couple of hours. So I've just got a brew on, which is my normal brew kit: fire maple, titanium cup, etc. So got all that on. Just making a brew now. Give you a quick look around of what I've been doing today. So almost dropped the camera. So I've made myself a little stool, so I haven't brought my big bag with me, so I couldn't bring my chair really. So just made myself a little stool with my sit pad on it. I'm going to bring my foam sit pad next time because it's a bit uncomfortable on me, but as I say, got brew kit on. I've been charity shop hunting yesterday for some bits for my kids and stuff, some clothes and whatever, just to keep at the house. But so I found this in a charity shop near my house. So this is a Mountain Life High 30. Now, I couldn't find anything on the internet about this, prices or anything, but it's got like a rubberized inside, one big pouch, a pouch either side with like the side clips on. It's got these little kind of toggles for, I think, for like walking poles and stuff like that. It's got one pouch at the top with some like elastic on for like a waterproof or whatever. It's got very nice padded like shoulder pads and waist pads with some pockets on. But the only thing I can see wrong with it is it's got some markings in the lid on the rubberized internal stuff, and that's about it really. Everything else, it looks like it's not brand new, but it's good enough. And for a bargain, inside as well, it's got like a plastic kind of foam backed pad, so you can a kneeling pad. And for the amazing price of £2.99, I think it was an absolute bargain. So yeah, so that's my day sack today, and it'll be my kind of lighter weight day sack from now on, I think. I've got plenty of day sacks, but I like that one. And for the price as well, you can't own. So this is the shelter now. So this beam here has started to bend. So it was dead, I think, when I put it up, but I've just put a support beam in there, and I'll probably add some more beams across there maybe. But the main thing I've done today is, as you can see, there's little tracks everywhere, is I've put a layer of leaves on the back, and then the layer is about 6 inches thick, I'd say. Then I've put a load of ferns on. Then I'm going to put some thin sticks on, which are quite like heavier sticks, to kind of weigh all the ferns down. Then in the next couple of weeks, obviously the more leaves will fall off the trees around here, so I can scoop some up again. I'm going to put another layer of trees on, and then the day I come and stay here, I'll probably put a fresh layer of ferns on, just to make sure if it does rain, it's not going to come through. But underneath, as you can see, it doesn't look too bad, just a bit. As you can see, I will kind of fill that end in a little bit more. I ain't going to bother filling that end in, but that's going to be the head end, so I am going to fill this side in just to give me a bit of more wind protection, really, more than anything. But yeah, so that's my kind of stuff I've done so far today. So I'm going to have a brew, have some food in the next half hour or so, and then yeah, I haven't really got much else to do today, really. So I might just have a little gentle walk back and see what I can see. Okay, so food is cooking. Like scrambly egg and spam is almost done. One thing I am going to try today, which I think I've done in the past, is I got myself one of these sticky toffee puddings from Aldi the other day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some water boiling, and I'm going to pop it in the water to warm it through and see if that works. I think it does. I think I have done this in the past. So get this boiling, and then yeah, see what it tastes like afterwards. Okay, so I'm just sitting waiting for my sticky toffee pudding, hopefully. So it's in my, what's the name at the moment? It's in my fire maple billy can at the minute, which I'll show. So it's in the billy can. It's been boiling away for a couple of minutes now, so I'm hoping very soon I'll be able to start munching down on it. So I'm going to get it out in a sec, and just just see how it turns out. So let's get it out and we'll see, because it's been boiling for a few minutes, so I don't think it needs any more than that. So take that off. So probably absolutely red hot. So it feels warm. I'll take the lid off. So I think these are meant to go in the microwave or whatever. So, but just feel warm enough. That in there. So let's try it. I mean, it's not red hot, and it probably could do some ice cream. But yeah, it's good enough for an easy afters for a lunch. Yeah, pretty good. So I'll eat this and then probably think about packing up and stuff, because I've been here a few hours now. Okay, so just before I go today, I'm just going to collect a few more kind of batches of leaves and just start filling in this bottom edge here. So all this leaf litter has obviously come down over the last few weeks. The last time I was here, there wasn't many leaves down. Obviously, it's getting into autumn now. It's actually November now, so it's the leaf litter is starting to come down. So I'm just gonna create a couple of piles of the leaf litter, and then I'm gonna pick them up, and then I'm just gonna start at the bottom here and work my way along. So just grabbing handfuls of the leaves and sticks. I made this side quite steep, so I don't think this is going to stack up very well, or if I do need, and I need a lot of it to kind of stack up on top of each other. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stack it up a little bit along the bottom for more of a windbreak, and then I'm going to use ferns and bracken to kind of cover it a little bit more. So I think that's probably the best option to fill in these side pieces, because obviously cutting down on the wind will really help keep heat inside of the shelter. So it's going to build up the sides a little bit, and then next time I'm here in a couple of weeks, maybe in the week if the weather's okay, is I'm going to add some more ferns here to kind of create. I don't think I'll need it to keep it waterproof, but it's mainly to kind of keep the wind out more than anything. So, but yeah, it's coming together now. So all this leaf litter is very, very wet, so it's creating a nice layer. But as I say, I'll just keep maybe building up the layers slowly. Oh, trees. So I'll keep building up like that over the next few days. Times I come here, hopefully it'll still be in one piece when I come back. So that foot end, I probably will kind of build it up a little bit at the bottom, and then the foot end probably will build it up a little bit at the bottom, and then kind of put some ferns on as well, just to kind of block the wind out a little bit. But I think if I built it really thick, obviously I would be able to build it really, really high. It's just obviously depending on materials I can get together. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay, so just before I go today, I'm gonna just test to see how this is gonna kind of look. So I'm gonna get some more piles of leaves together. It's getting a bit muddy now underneath, so get a couple of little piles. I'm just going to throw it on top of the ferns just to see how it kind of looks. So I can kind of get an idea of how much more I need to put on. I'm just going to collect a few bits from over here as well. So I've got a nice big pile. Okay, so kind of my idea is to use the ferns as a bit of a base now to create a bit more of a kind of waterproof kind of barrier. So the ferns is like a bit of a lattice underneath, and then leaves and moss on top of that to create like an outer layer, which I think is going to be pretty waterproof. Just got a little pile, and I'm probably off camera now, but it's got a little pile over here as well, so I'm gonna grab some and just kind of chuck it on. Yeah, tell you what, that ain't looking half bad for a roof. As I say, it's kind of really wet at the minute, so it's heavy. So obviously he's weighing down the ferns, but the ferns don't kind of blend into this background very well. As you can see, it's all leaves, so I want to try and blend it in a bit more. So I'm going to collect a little bit more from over here and then probably just call it a day after I've just done this bit. So that is a good, probably that thick now. All right, so a good foot thick. So the ferns will obviously die off a little bit and kind of shrink down, so they'll get a little bit smaller. But yeah, so it's looking pretty good now. I'll bring you in a bit closer. So yeah, it's looking generally okay. So as I said, I will fill in this side bit here, but I'm going to try and build this up a lot more. So I'm hoping that my stick kind of holds itself, which I think it should. I think I'm going to put another support in while I'm not here, just in case. And then my stick I've got over there, just to try and hold it up a touch. So this, when this dries out, it'll obviously become a lot lighter. But yeah, so I think mixture of the leaves, then ferns, or bracken over here mainly, and then ferns. And then the leaflet on top again. I think it'll hopefully keep the water out. Okay. But yeah, I'm just going to carry on working this every time I come, and then use it maybe later on. It is November now, so it is obviously going to start getting a bit wet and cold. But if we get a dry but cold weekend, I will try and come over here and try and stay the night and see how I get on in there. Okay, so as I say, just done a little bit more on there, and we'll see how that comes next time. But I'm gonna leave my video here. I'm doing about 50-minute videos at the minute, and I don't know if that's working, so I'm going to try some shorter, half an hour, 25-minute videos hopefully, and see if I can do some smaller bits and just a bit more interesting stuff eventually and stuff. Once I get a bit more time through work and childcare and stuff, I will try do some more interesting projects, bit of trapping, animal tracking and stuff like that. So I'm hoping after Christmas I'll be able to try and get some more videos out. I am planning as well to do a proper overnight winter camp at the local campsite. The guy Peter there has said that I can come pretty much when I want, when it's cold, as long as the weather's okay. So hot tent camping, potentially with my mate as well, who's got a massive canvas bell tent. So hopefully he might come with me, have a few beers, do some little projects and stuff, a bit of carving and stuff like that. So, but yeah, there will be some winter camping, hot tent cooking and stuff coming soon. Thanks again. Please like and subscribe to the channel.